YouTube, it's your boy Josh. We back with another video. Today we're reacting to Addressing the Video by Deshae Frost. Y'all boys don't know that boy. There's a video of that boy slapping up a John on a goddamn boat. You feel me? You should never be hitting these girls, bro. Should never be doing stuff like that as a man. You feel me? But he did it. This is an old video too, and the guy took really long to drop the video. The guy who exposed Deshae for that. That's crazy to me too, bro. I don't know why you waited that long, but you feel me? Make sure boys like, comment, subscribe. We finna get into that motherfucker though, man. Let's go.
Before this video starts, I want to say it's never okay to hit a woman. Ever. I know I might clip farm a lot and say things or whatever for clips or anything, but at no point should a man ever put hands on a woman. And I take full accountability and responsibility for that, and I'm sorry. And I've expressed that to her after situations 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and everything from this video, I just want to get that across. I'm not making excuses. I did a fucked up thing, and I appreciate everybody, you know, getting on my ass and all these things, but I just wanted to tell my truth of how everything just led up. Yo, what's up? I wanted to make this video. As you guys know, there's a lot of things that's been going on around the past couple days. A video has resurfaced of me, you know, getting in a physical argument with a girl. I kind of just want to break this down by little, and then pretty much this will be my last time talking about it. First things first, I want to say is I will never ever put my hands on a girl who's never put their hands on me. Okay, I'm not a person to initiate and do things and try to hit a girl because you know, just out of the strength of just arguing or anything.
I don't know if that's true though, bro. Cause in that video, bro, when they were just arguing, that nigga said, "I will slap the shit out of you." I don't know how true that is, homie. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how true that is, but hey, let's keep going.
Like that. This was from season 2. This was from 2022 or 2023, 4 years ago. And she was one of the girls that came on the show. I brought her on the show and everything. And during the whole show, like, she was the only person who was literally like, I don't know, like, physical, and she was hitting me. She was doing these things which I had to cut from YouTube videos because of monetization. And she would hit me and all these things, going back and forth and yelling, going back and forth and doing these things. And it kind of was just got to a point where I kind of didn't want to deal with that shit. And you know, I was drunk, and like I said, anything I say in this video is not to make anything right. This is not to make anything right. This is not make things easier. This is not an excuse for anything. This is just me telling this story. And I feel like nobody should ever put their hands on a girl. Ever. It don't matter how mad you get. It don't matter anything. You know what I'm saying? Like fighting or anything, unless like you literally like are getting punched a fucking 100 times or whatever, something just to throw her out the way or move her out the way. But yo, I think that just doing that was just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It was fucked up. We were arguing, you know, there's been things off cameras where she would hit me and all these things like that. And I'm trying to talk to her and vibe her and shit like that. And what happened at the boat situation is that we were yelling, arguing, and she had just said things. I heard she said that I did this because I couldn't fuck, like, or something like that. Bro, that argument happened, whatever, because she was saying crazy things, which I had to cut out, and saying crazy things about my family. If you guys know me, I'm a very family man. Like, she's talking about my sister, fuck your sister, all this other shit. She could, all crazy shit I had to cut out. She was all doing this, my family, talking about my family members, my different type of things, just up and being big and bad, you know? And me as a man, I lowered my fucking my morals, and I went down to her level. Any guy that would hit a girl and do those things or whatever, you're lowering your how can I say, your respect. You're lowering your respect for yourself, and you're going down to her level. And as a man, you should never do that. She definitely was trying to irritate me and get on my nerves and do all these things. So when we're on the boat and she got up, I thought she was good enough to hit me again, and I just mushed her.
Nigga said I just mushed her, bro. I don't know how true this is, bro. Because in the video, I don't remember. She was already up in the video, I think. I don't remember. Because all I know is when that nigga hit her, bro, she flattened out. It looked like Super Mario when he like hits the ground and did a little stutter jump. Like as soon as his butt hits the ground. That's how it looked, bro. Looks like she double jumped and like jump lagged and fell. That shit was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This shit got a powerful hand on him, bro. That shit was wild.
The thing is, I was never trying to hurt her. I never like slapped her, but from that angle, it looks really bad. It looks really bad. But I mushed her ass. I mushed her ass over there. I mushed her ass out because I was not.
Yo, this nigga Deshae is hilarious, bro. This nigga said I mushed her ass. What the fuck, bro? Nigga, you're not supposed to be putting your hands on her, period, fam. Especially not if she's just yelling at you, bro. No, bro. If a woman has a weapon, that's a different story. Your life is in jeopardy. But if a woman is just yelling at you, fam, come on, bro. You tripping.
I was not gonna go on that, and I just walked away. But with that situation, I seen things she was doing. She was saying, talking about, yeah, when the fuck and all these different things. And it's like, bro, after that, I apologized. We was kissing, and I'm gonna put clips in here too, but we was kissing, and you're saying you didn't let me, you didn't want me to fuck. We didn't fuck, but after you literally gave me some head. And
hey! What? What? Fam, bro, what the fuck is going on? A nigga genuinely mush you, and then you suck him up after. What the fuck is going on? I don't understand this shit, bro. I'm so confused, bro. If that's true, this whole shit falls apart. You don't really suck a dude up freely after he just slapped the shit out you. Unless you're used to that type of abuse, bro. I don't know, bro. That shit crazy to me. What the fuck?
Put your business out there, but you gave me some head.
Give me a new fucking wig. That fucking camera on my face.
What year was that?
Yeah, another thing.
The fuck, bro? It's just making her case so bad. Like, what do you mean a nigga genuinely decked you? Like, a nigga genuinely decked you, and you're dancing and kissing on him. What the fuck? That's so backwards. I don't understand. I know he hit her, but now they're just, bro, what?
Even things like, even she's doing now, just saying that, like, when she sees my sister, she's gonna fight her and do these things. She's been waiting up like all this time to see her in person.
Is that, bro? I ain't gonna lie. That's also a thing, bro. Is that really facts though, bro? Because it's been like 4 years. You haven't seen her once in 4 years, dude. I'm so confused, bro. Deshae's still wrong for slapping the bitch though. That shit was crazy, dog. Nigga genuinely decked the girl. That was insane, bro. That was bad. That nigga genuinely. But like, why? I don't understand why you're still cool with the nigga after and fucking with him and kissing. And she was in the same fit, and that was after the boat. They were walking back from the boat in the video when he kissed her. So that's 100% after he slapped her. I don't. What?
And you felt all these things, and it's like, bro, 3 years later, what was this energy 3 years ago when that thing actually happened and all these things? And mind you, she said way more worse things that, you know, that I'm not even gonna say crazy things just about my sister and her personal things and doing things and just saying things about my families in general to kind of just, you know, I feel like people in that type of era and that energy just rubbed off on me, and that shit was wrong. That shit was wrong on my half and doing that.
I don't care enough to press charges. You see his sister, you on that? Promise you. Promise you. Bro, I swear to God, bro, on my grandpa, I always be like, when I be scrolling on TikTok and I just like see a video of Brooklyn, I be like, can't wait to see this bitch in person. Like, even though I don't got no beef with her, like, you know, like, and I was really sparing her because Gigi was her best friend, but they not friends no more, and Gigi's my friend. So I really was sparing.
And that person who recorded it, that is a person, that's somebody I've not talked to for years. He's an ex-editor, and he deadass posted that out of where because he wanted to get more money and all these type of things and use me and use these things. That's why he wasn't for season 3. That's why we had a production company like Michael and Alan and Don and all those peoples, and I did a production company because I used him for season 2, but he wanted to be paid more and be on season 3, and that's why he texted me and all these things, but I never responded. So I don't know what he was trying to fucking do or get across or something like that, but he just wanted a paycheck, and that was that with that. Fuck him. Definitely should have handled that situation differently. You know, a lot of intoxications. I was 21 years old, and you know, I was drunk as fuck because she was mad, and I just literally, like, we had been hitting like going back and forth, and her putting her hands on me and all these things like that, that I just didn't want to deal with that anymore. And obviously, bro, I couldn't take that shit. I would never ever just hit a girl just plainly because of her words. Her words do not do anything to me. But her words were Smith, her hitting me before, and how that video is cut, it's cut up to show that, oh, I was just hit the fuck out of her and just mushed her. My plan was never to her. I mushed her. Literally, I'm 5'4", 140 130 pounds at that time, 135 pounds, something like that, literally. To smack a girl, literally, and have her fly across the fucking room, I'd have to be as strong as fucking Thanos. But I couldn't forceful, and I used my hands to mush her out of my way because I was not finna be going back and forth and hitting each other and all these things again. But after that, like I said, we were cool, we were vibing, we were good. But it just simply, you know, I have a mother, I have a mom, I have a sister, I have 2 sisters, a little baby, and that's not who.
Wait, Deshae has a kid? Deshae has a kid? Let me know in the comments if he has a kid. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm 100%. There's no other evidence of me literally, you know what I'm saying, hitting a girl or anything like that. Me and my ex joke about it or whatever things, but I'm not that type of person, literally. And sometimes, you know, when you get your emotions involved and you let a girl rage bait you or get you to your lowest and to the force where you guys have to be physical with each other, like that's an L on the man's part. And to anybody who ever watches me, don't ever do that or let any person think that's okay. I see people, I've seen comments, I see whatever, oh, Deshae, he was in the right, he was right. I was not in the right, I was completely wrong. And being a man and doing this, you have to take that accountability and know that you're wrong no matter what happens. You can't put your hand on a woman. You can't do that. I'm not in favor of that. And I know I joke and I say, oh yeah, if a girl hit me, I'm gonna hit her or whatever, some shit like that. But no, those are jokes. Like, I'm really being serious. Don't ever put your hand on a woman. And if you can't, just literally walk away. If you have to, you just walk away, because that's better than anything else. And you don't want to put yourself in a situation which I'm currently in. But like I said, she definitely is on a view high right now. Definitely on a view high. All these things, and now she wants to talk and go this crazy. Like I said, so I apologize to everybody who's watched that and who watched me and seen that of me. That is not me. I appreciate you guys for everything you guys done. I'm going to continue to keep streaming and keep going and not let this stop me. You know, I'm going to keep going, and I appreciate everybody, but this is not part of me. This is not something who I am. I don't have a track record of doing this to women and doing this type of shit to women, no matter what image I put on the internet for y'all to see.
I don't know if that's true either, bro. In the last video, there was a clip on Streaming University, bro. A girl came up to fucking Reggie. It was like, Deshae yoked him up, bro. Deshae jacked her up, talking about, where you going? What you mean? I'm like, what you mean? I ain't see that clip at all. Fam, what the fuck is happening? I don't understand this shit. Like, they're so cool after... fuck, bro. I don't know, man.
But, yeah.
Because he's definitely not right for hitting the girl. But I don't understand why she's still cool with him.
It's showing me things.
I still don't understand why she's cool. Why she was so cool with him after he don't slapped her up. I don't understand, bro. Shit makes no sense to me, bro.
I need to maybe sit down and see things and trying to work hard and working hard, and the devil's working. But it's all okay, though. I take full responsibility. I apologize. I take accountability for the things that happen, and all I can do is move on from it. It's not something that happened recently, so I could have switched or whatever. It was four years ago, and literally, if I tried to run away from it, I couldn't. You know, I didn't even know that video was he. And then the editor said that I had the video or something. I was gonna jump him or something. I didn't even know the video. He had that video. Honestly, I didn't even know he had that video. Definitely, I feel like he just kind of just was trying to get something out there to get some money or a blow up or something like that. I see both of them in the comments responding to everybody, just being, and if you're in the comments responding to everybody, that means you're looking through it. You're loving the feed. You're loving the internet. You're loving it, you know? And me, I just literally have been off my phone, literally just having fun at Coachella, just trying to figure out my thoughts and just enjoying real life, you know? But I do apologize, like I said, even though she's doing all these things, I will say, I apologize again, which I have before. And I don't know, you came on my stream 2 weeks later, chill with me, vibed, you were doing YouTube videos, you came on one of my streams, we was kissing, all different type of things, and got sexual and all these things like that, and you said it was cool, you said it was good, and you had fun. But like I said, man, I just didn't appreciate, you know, the hitting on each other, and that's my fault. That's my L for even doing that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you did hit me, that's not That's not cool to hit to mush you back or anything like that. My intent was to hurt you. That's my accountability. I apologize again. Bettering myself and moving forward. It's the year's been great for me. The year's been great for me. And I always said, like, if you ever have 7 days and you got 5 good days and 1 bad day, that doesn't mean your whole week is bad. Sometimes we look at bad moments and we try to make them into bad days and bad lives. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a bad moment. It's just a tough moment that you got to push through and keep going. And that's pretty much what it is. I feel like you guys know I've been through a lot of shit on the internet. A lot of shit on the internet for all these years. And this is another thing that you push through and keep going and keep thriving. And it's a moment that I'm not really proud of. No matter how long it took, it could have came out now. It could have came out 3 years ago. It could have came out 5 years later. But I'm glad that it came out now so that I could address it and just do it and then move on. Those people are my past. I've never even talked to them past that time and years or anything like that. I woke up to all this and it's been on my mind, and I definitely just wanted to come on here and just say this, and make sure I have my thoughts in order. But really just want to speak my piece, bro. Honestly, like I said, don't ever hit a woman. That is not cool. I would never intend was to hurt you. I mushed you out my way because you had hit me during the whole trip and doing those things and arguing and saying fucked up things about my sisters and my family and things, which is not an excuse. I lowered myself to your level to be able to put my hands on you, and that's something I should have never done in the first place. Doesn't matter if I was 21, doesn't matter if I was 25, doesn't matter if I was fucking 18. That's my fault as a man, and I apologize for that. Even though all those things or whatever, genuinely, I'm sorry. I know you have a family, you have a mom, you have a dad, and that's something that I wouldn't want to see my daughter go through as a person, or you have a brother, and I don't want to see my people go through that, and that's something I don't want. It was a hard time back then. It was different things. It was drinking and all those things involved, in which I shouldn't let a woman ever do that to me and get me to that point. It was simply better to walk away. Like I said, I iterated this, but I am sorry. I will be moving on from the situation. I'm never going to be talking about the situation again. You guys, any young men out there, black men, white men, anybody, any boys or guys are just watching me, yo, just do better. Do better than me, bro. Do better than me. Keep pushing. Don't let nobody get you out your, because this could have went differently. Could have been differently or anything. If a girl hits you or whatever, anything like that, just walk away, bro. Just walk away. I usually joke, but just move on. And, I definitely apologize to the women watching and all these things. It's not a representation of a man should be and would be. And I apologize. I apologize to y'all. And I will be working on myself. It was a heated moment. The emotions was high. And I definitely, for sure, I'm learning from the situation. I mean, it's never really happened again before, but it's never going to happen again in the future. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. I definitely, I want to just come on here and just say my piece and say this. And I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing. Everything is in the forefront. You guys see, I know the angle was bad and everything that happened, it looked like it was crazy, but I apologize. It wasn't that really as crazy as you seem. I let my emotions with just the physicality going back and forth, and I couldn't deal with it. The clip was cut, and it was edited, and no,
actually, I'm gonna let it.
A lot of things that was just happening on the show that I had to cut out because due to her and me and everything what was said. But like I said, it was cool. I apologize. I'm moving on. Love to everybody who's on here. Love everybody. I appreciate you guys. This will be my last time talking about it. I apologize. I take full accountability, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't, that's okay. I see all the things, the streamers and all these things and saying things just like that. That's cool. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But I know that this is just another thing that I'm going to go through and push through. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Everybody riding for me. We're going to continue to keep going. We're going to keep thriving and keep pushing. I apologize for my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't switch it. No matter how long I waited, how long it took to come out, it can't change. No, it's the past, And the only person who can judge me on my past is God. God has the final say. You feel me? So however you feel about me. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I hope you guys have a great day.
Hey, man.
I started a business to give folks
I don't know what y'all boys think about that, bro. know what y'all boys think about that shit, bro. That I don't know, bro. I don't know if y'all consider that a real apology, if y'all really give a fuck, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Cause it's like that nigga genuinely went upside the bitch head, bro. Like that nigga really went outside the girl's head, like really like smacked her. He didn't mush her, bro. He smacked her, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. He was trying to make it seem like he wasn't as bad in the situation. He was taking accountability though, but he was definitely trying to make him seem like it wasn't that bad in the situation. I don't know how to feel about that, bro. But that boy, I don't know, man. Make sure y'all boys like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what y'all boys think in the comments. I think, first of all, he's completely wrong for hitting the girl, especially because she didn't even hit him or have a weapon. First of all, that's first and foremost. You shouldn't be hitting the girl, period. That boy wilding and tripping and doing dumb shit. So.